Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to go over the recent aim assist nerfs that Epic made to controller on PC and give my thoughts on them. I've played a few hours on this update and I've played a lot on console and on PC, so I feel like I actually have a pretty unique perspective on this because if you guys haven't heard, the main change they made with aim assist in this update makes 240 FPS aim assist act like 60 FPS aim assist. So this is specifically a nerf targeted at controller on PC aim assist and not necessarily console aim assist. If you guys do enjoy this video or find it helpful or informative, please do remember to give it a like and subscribe if you would like to see more. Also comment down below what you think of this change and whether or not you've played with it and if you agree with me or not. So like I said, this update was targeted to make higher frame rate aim assist feel like 60 FPS aim assist. And I actually recently switched from console to PC in January of this year. So I've only been on PC for a few months. And last season I was playing on both console and PC pretty regularly because my computer, I could play the game, but I just couldn't play and stream the game. So I played on console for streams and then played on PC off stream. So I'm actually very familiar with the differences between console and PC aim assist. And in my opinion, the differences are like pretty overblown and people make a bigger deal of it than it actually is. From my understanding, the higher frame rate just made the aim assist work more consistently. Like it changed the time in between intervals that the game checked if you should be getting aim assist or something along those lines. It's pretty complicated, but it just made it more consistent. It didn't necessarily make it stronger or make it something completely different like a lot of players make it out to seem. Like I've seen a lot of players that act like console aim assist and PC aim assist is just something completely different that can't even be compared. And from my experience, this isn't the case at all. And after playing for a few hours today, I still don't think the difference is that big. And if you're a controller on PC player, you're still going to be able to enjoy the game just fine. There is a slight nerf, and the way that you can notice it most is in really up close, really like close range auto rotation or magnetism. I'm sure if you play controller on, just in general, I know console players who have experienced this, and I experienced it myself on console. When you get in someone's box, like super up close to them, the game basically aims for you, and it's actually very hard to counteract this and like pull it to where you actually want your aim to go, because the aim assist works in two ways super up close like this. Normal aim assist just decreases your sensitivity, so it makes it a little bit easier to aim on people when you're on them. But super up close, you also have this magnetism or auto rotation. So you have a slower sensitivity than you're used to, and the game is pulling you in a certain direction. So it can actually be very hard to aim in these up close situations. You might just beam people or kill people, like hit every shot like you wouldn't normally, and you don't really have control over that. But you might miss every shot and not hit a single shot because the game is pulling you. Like let's say you're on your shotgun and you're trying to hit a headshot, but the game is pulling you towards the person's body, and then your sensitivity is slower, so you can't make the adjustment you need to make to counter this, and you just end up hitting like the person's shoulder or something, and half your crosshair isn't on them, and then you get bad damage. Like I feel like we've all experienced ways in which this magnetism actually hurts you because of how strong it is, and that's the main thing you'll notice with this update is that the magnetism super up close like that is way less than it was previously, and it's almost non-existent. It's still there slightly, but you'll definitely be able to counteract it. And if your aim is good and you can hit headshots with your shotgun, you're going to be able to flick up to the person's head and get like a good headshot rather than hitting like half head, half not of it, because like the game's magnetism is pulling you. Sometimes the magnetism would even just make you look straight down, and it made these fights very awkward and just very random. You might jump in someone's box and get blessed and have the game give you a kill that you don't deserve, but you also might jump in the person's box and have the game grief your aim and get a death that you don't deserve. So I think this is a step in the right direction. I don't think this is necessarily like, a lot of people think of it as a nerf and like it hurts them, but I think in reality, if you're a good player, this is going to help you, and over time you're going to feel like much better with this version of the game than you did prior to the update. At least for me, I feel like I have much more control over my aim, and I really disliked that the game would just like ruin my aim up close like that, and it was just really frustrating. For close to medium range AR shots, or not close to medium range, my bad, medium to long range AR fights, like the range that you're normally using your assault rifles, I don't really notice much of a difference at all. I found it very easy to beam launch padders still. I found it easy to beam someone using the grappler still. It's still easy to beam those kids out of the air, which is interesting because one of the things that people complained about most was controller players beaming launch padders. And that just really hasn't changed at all from my perspective. I still find it very easy to kill them. So don't worry about that. The main change, like I said, is just the super up close fights won't be as awkward anymore. If you have good aim and you can hit your shots, you're going to hit your shots. If you have bad aim and you can't hit your shots, you're not going to hit your shots probably. And you can't just jump in someone's box and rely on the game aiming for you, even though there still is aim assist and it'll definitely help you. Like SMG spray is still insanely powerful. It's just not like an insta kill like it was before, and you have to actually be able to aim. So I hope that you found this video helpful. I think that the difference between controller and or console and PC aim assist was just way overblown to begin with. Just playing on a higher frame rate is going to help you a lot in general, even for keyboard players. If you give a keyboard player 60 frames and have them aim, and then give them 240 frames and have them aim, you're going to see a drastically different result, because the higher frame rate makes the game feel smoother. So aiming and tracking opponents just naturally feels better on higher frame rate. So there is still an advantage to playing on controller on PC over console, and it's not like your entire experience is just ruined. If you enjoy playing controller on PC, you will still be able to do that. There will just be less cheese basically in the game and less free kills and free deaths that you don't deserve. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys found it helpful, informative, all of that stuff. I will see you guys another time. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, like I said before, remember to give it a like, subscribe, comment down below what you would think, and I will see you guys another time. Thanks for watching.
Dude, he's not dying. I need this fish.
Yeah, you're good. I'm holding. We're still not in yet, but we have time.
We're good. I'm watching back. I can drop you hard. Oh, fuck. I'm not in.
There's a team on height, northwest.
I just got a knock.
Team on height, so he's branching out above us.
Yeah. Tarping in. I'm really solo tarp then actually. I'm shooting hideout. They drop. We can crank. Or we have height. 100%.
Alright. Someone's
No,
padding.
He just landed on me. Landed in my box. He's trying to psycho me. He's breaking me down.
I hit him for like 60. I think I broke his shield.
I boxed him. No, he's trapped me. I like no mats. I just lagged. I have no mats. I can't get to you.
Alright. Just play yourself.
I'm psychoing a kid.
Alright. I'm coming down to you.
Right here, the bunny. If you could. I cracked bunny.
They dropped all the way.
I'm fucking. He's in zone 1 HP. I got the kill. It came back to me. There's mats right here if you need.
No, I'm dead.
Yeah, there's a guy in low with me. A solo. He's weak. Nice. Should be extra mats on the outside of that box. Three other people left. Nice, one left. Nice. That was the kid that psychoed me, dude.
Bro, his character model was glitched for me.